Welcome to my country. This place is called Malarrak, and that's the name of this country where we're standing now. From here, we will head up to the escarpment, which is Malarrak. The welcoming song that I've done, that's actually passed on through generations. It's called the Ninjalarku, yeah, and it's the mermaid song, and it's actually my father actually sang the song, and his brother, my uncle. Well, in a way, it's my father's, yeah. My father's actually sang that song, and it's been passed on to the generation through me, myself, and my brother. And then it's passed on to our kids. It sort of keeps in that, in that sort of that family line. You dream about this song in a way, the old people, the spirits actually come back and sing to you. Then you actually have to sing that, we're just coming up here. Come in. Yeah, I'm just going to call out to the spirits of the old people, just to acknowledge that we're coming in, just to make sure that nothing happens to us. Okay. Wow! Maj bon ngabe, nabon bon ngabe. On man ka bo mariye, kang kaya ngaro da konak. Aron ba dayon? Well, this is it. If you look over there, well, there's a tree, a man on top of a tree holding a boomerang, and a monkey. So obviously, the old people must have seen something, seen a creature. You can come a bit close and just have a look, but please do not touch anything. Just have a look. If you look closer here, that's the Micassin dagger. The word that was called, it's buddy.
Buddy.
Yeah. And we use those. We use some of the Micassin, the words that is actually being used now. Things like rice, piraja, kandijawa, flour, calico, yeah, and then Palanda, Rupiah, yeah. This is the more modern. So, if you really have a look at it, it's sort of there's paintings, just on top of each other. That's a mug,
Coffee cup.
yeah, coffee cup.
So
Yeah.
something like the crocodile, Ronald, would that be one of the first ones?
Nah.
No.
It's probably a lot of this painting is just it's just like a hobby, something that is sort of it's a native to this area.
Right.
But as you can see, you've got this stick type people, like this one. This stick type people. This one here. Yeah. Well, that's this probably it sort of indicates that there could be women dancing, or group dancing. Yeah. So it's what they've seen.
And can anyone do art, or do you have to be an artist to recognise?
No, I mean anyone can do an art. Yeah. Before, back in the olden days, people used to paint dreamings, about their particular dreamings, like what we call jang. Jang is our dreaming, what we have, whether it's an animal type, jang or a tree or a rock, which signify, maybe a ditch, a jang, which is a didgeridoo. I think this is the look like a stack. About it got a stack. Chimney here. Nah,
Is this the one that's got the boiler on it?
Yeah.
probably.
Is that a goat here?
Yeah, buffalo, eh?
Buffalo, and is that like a goose?
No, a diving duck.
Oh, diving
Yeah,
duck,
a
okay.
cormorant, eh?
Yeah.
What would the original artists that painted the paintings would have been pleased. Their paintings is actually not only contained in one little area. It's actually going more as a global thing. And I think even going to the thing, you can sort of sense that the spirits are out there, supporting this whole thing. And like our belief is that if you get the spiritual side of it, behind you, you know that it's gonna work. Look at this one. It's a table. Yeah, and
An artist's table.
yeah,
Oh, how lovely.
yeah.
Oh, the stones are still there.
The stones are still there, and where the old people used to grind, eh?
It's got some markings on it too. Made in
Made in Malarrak. it has.
Made in China.
No, Malarrak. Yeah.
So that would be used, can you explain, that would be used for grinding?
Now
What
this
would
is
that be used
this is actually a cutting tool.
Cutting.
Yeah. What the old people would do is go get a young sapling, a tree, and they would put the handle together, like two separate twigs, or log.
Yep.
Yeah, piece of wood like that,
Yep.
and then they would bind that together to hold it, a resin from that ironwood, and I'll show you.
Yep.
The ironwood, which we call galanyon. Galanyon is the resin, the ironwood. They would dig the roots, and then they burn the roots, and then get the resin from the root of that ironwood. Yeah, and then while it's hot and it's very soft, they'd apply that on here, and then it's just like a glue. It will hold it. Yeah. A lot of the old people used to cut make dugout canoes and all that. Yeah. But what they would do is just sort of chip away, like that. Yeah. You got to be patient.
This is the old version of the metal one we saw around the corner.
You see how the edge has been ground?
Yeah.
Some of the oldest edge ground axes in the world are from Arnhem.
There's still more to do yet.
More research.
Yeah, more research. Yeah. It's last year was just a start. Yeah. Feel very sort of happy now that there is something sort of happening, like in this estate, especially the Namunich estate, about the history, and I know for sure that it's going to be protected. Yeah, and I'm glad that that you all came and had a look. Yeah, and there's a lot of stories behind this place, and with the rock art, there's still a lot more to be told. And I hope that you've learned something from here. But yeah, please do come back.
Thanks, Ronald.
Thank you. Thank you for
Thank
listening.
you. Thank you very much.
If we're going to open up to an open market like the tourism venture, because obviously once this gets out, people will, a lot of overseas tourists, the Australian tourists would come in, and want to have a look at, the historical site about the paintings and so forth. And my sons would, and the family, and even my neighboring clan group, they are most welcome to, come in, and this could be part of, an employment structure, and also a land management. And I hope I hope that what we're working towards now is trying to get an IPA status, so that we'll probably get a one-off grant, and then we can live on the internal revenue that we generate.